I'm Callie and welcome to Kapowski Reads and welcome to my August TBR game. I keep wanting to say autumn TBR. It's not an autumn TBR, it's August. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I like to put my TBR firmly in the hands of fate. Each month I basically play a little game where I roll a dice, move a tiny little cat and pick a prompt which will help me pick what I'm gonna read. That's the plan. I have a playlist, I'll add it up somewhere, and I always like to start my TBR game by going through the last month and seeing, well, basically, did I manage to read the books I said I was going to read? And I did. So the first book on my last month, on July's TBR, was a hyped book, and I went with The Compound by Aisling Rawle. I read this as an ebook. I didn't like it at all. I don't feel like I have anything positive to say about it other than, well, it was a quick read and that's quite nice sometimes. Oh no, not for me. But like, while I hated it, and I think I did hate it, I know upwards of 3 people who absolutely loved it. So just because I don't like a book doesn't mean it's not a good book. My next prompt was a friend recommendation, and this is a bit of a cheat because I'm not finished it yet. I'm halfway through. My boyfriend recommended me Gothghul Hollow by Anna Stephens, and I'm only halfway through it, but I'm loving it. I'm having the best time. I'm coming up with all of these theories, and I think he might be enjoying my theories because he knows what happens, and I'm like, is it gonna be this? And he's like, I know. So I'm really enjoying this. I don't have any fears that I'm gonna have this finished by the end of the month, and I'm really having a good time. This is planned for a reading vlog in August, so I will be sharing my thoughts and feelings on it then. But yes, let's consider this read because it's halfway read and I'm going to be reading more of it probably this evening. Next was a book that matched my outfit, and I was wearing exercise stuff when I did my TBR game, so I needed something that went with my very sweaty exercise clothes. And I went with Vengeance by Emma Newman. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover, but I also didn't enjoy this book. And the reason for that is that I got this book because it claimed that it was going to be pirates and vampires, and what could be more exciting than pirates and vampires? Like, I was excited. Like, look at the cover. Piratey vampire galore, surely. No, because there was only really pirate stuff for the first couple of chapters. But vampires, no vampires until about page 300 of a 320 page book. No, I had a rant. I had such a rant about this because I wanted pirates and vampires, and I didn't really get pirates. And come on now, we can't count 20 pages as vampire. It's not enough. So it was all right, but I felt misled. And the final book from my July TBR was a one-word title. I went with Rytual by Chloe Elizabeth Wilson, and I loved this book. I gave it 5 stars. And I also, again, I have a vlog planned for August for this book. I don't know why I'm showing you the side of it. I don't know. I love this book. It was creepy, and I have plans to read a couple of other kind of creepy wellnessy type books and clump them all together in a video. That's the plan. So if you don't see a video from me with this book in it in the next month, I messed up. But that's the plan, and it's good to have a plan. But let's get on to my August rolls. So number 1, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Green, my newest purchase. Roll number 1 is a newest purchase, and I recently bought 5 books at the bookshop, so I picked one of those. I'm going with Lassus Naturae by Chris Koppel. This is a vampire book, and I am expecting vampires, And if I don't get vampires, I'm going to leave a ranty review on my book rating sites because I want vampires. This is hopefully a vampire book about a sort of vampire rampage in a quaint little seaside town. We get vampires coming at the height of summer in, I think, Kent, south of England. And I'm just really excited. I want vampire chaos and I'm hopeful I'm going to get that from this, but also some summer vibes. Roll number 2. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Pink as a spooky book. My next prompt was a pink prompt, and that is a spooky book, or as I keep saying, a spooky bookie. And I'm gonna go with an audiobook. I'm gonna go with Out There Screaming, which is an anthology. And this is an anthology of short stories written by Black authors. I have heard rave reviews about this, so I'm going in really kind of hopeful that I'm gonna A, be entertained, and B, be a little bit creeped out. There is another helicopter going over my house because I live in Aberdeen and I believe there's a presidential visit happening today, tomorrow, I don't really know, but there's been helicopters galore. So, and my third, possibly final roll is a 2. 1, 2. Yellow. A random color generator, that's gonna be fun. Roll number 4 is, that's a 9. That's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The end. Okay, the helicopter is gone. Hopefully, well, this was my last roll, so I hopefully will be finished blethering before another helicopter comes. This was a random colour generator and I got a pink book, and I went with another of my most recent purchases. I'm going with Hit Girls by Nora Princiotti. This is a non-fiction book about basically female pop stars of the 2000s and I'm so here for it. I love me some nostalgia, especially if we're looking at like mid 90s to, I would probably go as far as the mid 2010s. I'm here for this. There are so many pop stars who are like, even just on the cover, I'm sure there's going to be more inside the book, but like, I loved so many of these artists and like, I still listen to some of them today. Like, I listened to Kesha and Britney and Katy Perry only yesterday. So they're still pretty relevant to me. And yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really fun and it's going to be really nostalgic. And I think it's maybe going to make me a little bit angry because, you know, maybe they weren't treated well. I hope they were. But I'm really excited to read this. And I have such a short TBR for August. I only have 2 physical books and 1 audiobook. I think the audiobook's quite long, but I got time for it because I've only got 3 books on my TBR. I did contemplate just doubling up my prompts and putting 2 books for each prompt, but then I thought, well, that's gonna jinx you, isn't it? It's gonna jinx me. So I didn't. I've only got 3 books and I'm confident I'm gonna be able to get them all read and it's gonna be a good month. I'm manifesting it. I would love to know what you have been reading and if you have read any of the books that I have mentioned. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.